We are not at full operations. We are still abiding by the 70% workforce, 60% workforce requirement. So essentially, our effective capacity is only 70%. The interruption due to the COVID situation in Malaysia certainly is not in favor of the Malaysian glove sector, particularly during the full FMCO, where there was the first time ever among all the MCOs where the glove factories were not allowed to operate. So somehow or other, during the FMCO, we are not recognized as essential services, or we are not part of the PPE. So during then, there was some impact to the business. I mean, in terms of effective loss, capacity loss is only about 5%, 5% of total annual capacity. But because of the shutdown order of the glove factories, so buyers actually moved some purchases to other producing countries like Thailand and China, right? So that actually disrupted the orders. I think in general, the whole Malaysian glove sector actually experienced that. So of course, moving forward, now there's a clarity. Then we have to get back to business now, right? After vaccinating more than 90% of our workforce, we actually can resume back to 100% operation. But there is one area of concern. Major area of concern is the government wants the companies to do 100% screening or 100% testing of our workers every 2 weeks, right? This is something that it's very difficult to manage. Testing a workforce of 9,000 workers every 2 weeks, it's a task that is, I would say, is impossible to carry out. It's very disruptive to our operation. So we are still talking to the government to see whether there is a better way to do this or not, and especially when taking note of the government's preparation to go into endemic phase of COVID-19, right? So I think that what we're looking for is it should be consistent. The policy should be consistent with the employers as well, the corporates as well. So we still need to. We should be able to operate at 100% because more than 90% of our workforce is vaccinated. It's just that 2 weeks, that fortnightly 100% screening, it's something that it's very disruptive. It's very difficult to execute, right? Almost impossible. So we're still engaging the government on this matter.
ASP has been falling from its peak. The peak happened to be our Q1 of this financial year, and it has been dropping by something like 30% every quarter. So we believe our ASP, or rather our margin, will be normalized by Q1 of the next calendar year. Right? ASP will land at higher, meaning it will not be lower than pre-pandemic time because the cost structure has actually changed for us. We are experiencing additional costs from social compliance, and also the material cost that we're paying today is actually higher. So ASP will be higher, but margin will normalize by end of the year. Early next year, it should be looking pretty normal.